Okay, so last quest we did was hell if I know. Okay, I already forgot everything. I recorded just yesterday and I already forgot everything I did. Okay, what you got for me? Thank you for continuing, blah blah blah. I hope you continue to track on the rest of the day. So it's not you, alright. Yo. Welcome to Western House. Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, okay, I remember now. You explained why we are here to collect a comment, blah blah blah. Oh yes, my contact there said you'd be stopping by. Here's our comment. Our comments. Thanks, let me read this back to you just to make sure everything's in order. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honor, so please pay us a visit on your next stream to Helmdar. Is that okay? That doesn't say anything about the shop. Is that you? Okay, whatever. I'm not the one advertising here. Oh, wow. It sounds so embarrassing that you read it out loud like that. But even so, that's right. Great. Now for a picture, if you don't mind. Oh, okay. Say cheese.
Much appreciated.
Oh, please. It was nothing. Okay, that was easy enough. Oh wait a second. I should visit other shops. Like, buy shops, right? So I should probably try to buy something. Can I buy anything? Shop. Alright. Cut out. Yeah, I have everything. Alright, other shops. What you got for me, boy? Alright, 22. Buy some more. Alright. 98, 99, 92. Okay, full. I mean, I noticed there was some 78, 98, 88 or something like that. Yeah, I just don't want to bother buying all of those. Okay, zeros. Let's buy some of those. That looks actually a good one. You know what? Let's cut out. It's not like I don't have enough money for this. I just hope they stack and not... And I'm not gonna have to go through the list of those infinite accessories. Hold up, how do IT? Item... Armor, I guess. Okay, yeah, they stack. Cool. Apparently everything stacks. Oh, great. Whew, thank god. That would have been really awkward. Oh, hold up. There's one right here. Alright. I thought she looked kind of familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, not you, but the chef guy. Hold up. Oh, welcome! Table for 5? Not right now, we're here for the Imperial Chronicle. You can explain that we were there to collect a comment and take a photo of the store.
Yeah, right. It's all what you expect here. I'll go to a comment right here.
So, per comment.
Thanks. I'll read this out loud just to make sure it's correct. Let's provide you with a moment of luxury during your time in the capital. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, next we have to take a picture of the store. Say cheese.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Anytime. Thanks for doing all this.
Alright, moving on to the next one. Nothing else here, right? Yeah, oh wait, he's a shopkeep. Right. Gotta buy some stuff from him. Oh, that's too bad. I guess he doesn't sell anything. But he'd sell some food. Anyway, in Trails in the Sky, you used to need to talk to every shopkeep because otherwise you might miss on some food. Which could have been like, or a story like this, see? There's a bunch of books I didn't buy here. Part 8. Canaria reprint. Canaria. I think that might have been a book in Trails in the Sky, but I don't exactly remember. I never paid too much attention to books. I just remember the Doll Knight, because that was a pretty important one at one point. It was part of a... I think you needed to check the Doll Knight to complete one of the secondary quests. That's why I remember that name. And I think there might have been some references during one of the encounters. Yeah. In any case, yeah. Books, not too big on them. Also bumped into a microphone.
Oh, welcome. Feel free to take a look around.
Actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Didn't explain that we were here to collect a comment, blah blah blah.
Oh, yeah. They told me you'd be stopping by. Here you go, then.
Fair comment. Thank you very much.
Can I take a look?
Sure, mind reading it back to him then?
Let's see. We've gained our customers' trust with our long-standing tradition of expertise. How does that sound?
Perfect.
Okay, next up I've got to take a picture of a store.
Make sure I look cool at it now.
I'll try. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Alright. What does he sell? Okay, let's see. Okay, so the speed will be a little lower, and agility will be a little lower, but the damage will be quite a bit higher. So let's buy that. Ours is getting a little low, and strength is going up. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it for him. Okay, Bastard Sword. I'm assuming that's Laura. Yes. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't exactly check the difference. It just says you can see them side by side, so I gotta switch the equipment back and forth like that. Yeah, I guess I'll change that equipment as well. Alright, for her. Yeah, I guess I get that as well. I don't like what speed is lower, because speed is pretty important. Like, you can get multiple turns before your enemy gets a chance to attack. If you get high enough speed. So basically it's like the most important stat you can have. Okay, that one doesn't have any drawbacks. Perfect. Up. It does, for Rin. Apparently he was using something with higher speed. Yeah. Buy more. Okay. Cool, thanks. I probably need to buy equipment for my other people too, but not today. They aren't a part of my group, so who cares? Alright. Luminaire Orbital Factory. I probably need to spend a long time in here, but I don't want to make it another cut. Let's do that.
Hey there. Welcome to the Luminaire Orbital Factory. What can I do for you?
Actually here on behalf of Imperial Chronicle.
Ah, for a pamphlet? Yeah, I heard about that. Well, here you go.
Thank you very much. Just to recap, stop the Luminaire Orbital Factory for all your Orbment-related needs. Does that sound right?
Your bet it does.
Right then, next up is taking a picture of a store. Say cheese.
Thank you very much.
Not at all.
I don't know what the hell I was trying to do with his voice. Let's see, do I need that? I do not need that. Okay, you have all of that, so I guess I'm not buying any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with quartz for now. That's gonna take forever. Nobody would wanna watch that. This is kinda fancy, you get made here. I think that's a customer. Wait, you're just selling shoes? Huh. Alright. You're kinda short.
Welcome to Last Age. I can tell from your uniforms that you're a Thor student.
That's right, how do you know?
They made those uniforms in this very store. Really? Ah, the store does share its name with the boutique in Trista, now that I think about it.
So that's why it sounded familiar.
This is Last Age main branch. Back to business. Have you come in search of something specific? Or are you here just to browse?
Well, neither. Explain that we're here to collect a comment.
I see. I was told to expect someone to swing by. Here's a comment, if you please.
Thank you.
Please allow us to read it back to you. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop in Last Age. Is this acceptable?
Last Age, whatever. Now for a picture of a store. Say cheese.
Thank you very much. Not at all.
Right then. I think that's all of them. Yeah, let's report back to Norton. That's it? I thought I'm gonna go to the other places, like the Alta Street or something else. I guess that's it. That was quick enough. That was easier than I thought it would be. Okay, just yeah, further down the street. Cool. Yo. Good day, everyone. I assume you finished Norton's request? That we have. Here we go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton out here, so please make yourself comfortable on the sofa.
Ah, nice work out there. Just got the photos you took delivered. Developed two and gave him once over.
Alright. I was a bit nervous knowing that the pro would be looking at them.
Let me tell you, there's no need to that for that. You took some nice shots. They're just right for this.
That's a relief. Nice, good for you. Do all the comments seem to be in order?
Yep, looks good to me. Now all you gotta do is plan out the pamphlet layout and we'll be done.
That's wonderful. Running around Vanker Street was worth it then.
I'll say, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. You did great work. Alright, can't forget to hand over your reward. Here we go.
That's very nice of you, thanks.
Time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all you guys though.
Alright, I guess we're gonna kill that monster now. This guy looks like look at him. It feels like he just has less color than me. It's so weird. Okay, he doesn't have a face, which face well token, so that means he's probably not important. Oh, that's not an exit. I'm like, why doesn't the door open? Something doesn't seem right here. Okay. After visiting the assigned area and completing their mandatory tasks, Reen and Group A contacted Group B. But I didn't complete one of the tasks, we're still a monster! Noon had long since passed, so both groups gathered in Vanker Street department store for a late lunch. So we are not gonna dump our whole class on the sister. That's good. I was afraid that would happen. Group B? Show me what Group B has, because it looks like we had less stuff. What, you're not even gonna talk? That's one place where you should have talked. It will make no sense. You know, what you all do now? I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I'm not surprised you worked up such an appetite running around. Well, I guess now we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed. Although... Just ignore them. Seriously. Is there really nothing they can do about these two? This is getting ridiculous. Oh, you don't want to talk. They seemed uncomfortable during the entire meal too. I can only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile their differences soon. I know, but nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. I've got a feeling that we're going to get over it on their own soon. I hope you're right. Anyway, I should get back to work. It shouldn't take us too much longer to finish things up. Yeah, I think we've got maybe one mandatory task left. Oh, you actually acknowledged it. Good. I was hoping you'd do that. Yeah, and that one we couldn't just do because our client was out at the time. Well, hopefully he's back by now. We'll go check in when we get the chance. We'll see you all again at some point. I hope this field study proves fruitful for us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Catch you later. And there's just 4 of them. It just feels wrong. It's like there's gotta be at least one more person. Like, where's Sarah, by the way? Alright, let's head back to the hotel in the Garner district. Let's hope the manager's back in. Yeah, I'm trying to just sound more angry when I do his voice. Let's see. So, travel to another district. It's Garner, right? Right. Okay.
Der Himmler. Der Himmel. Ja.
Yo.
Yo, he's going. Welcome to the Himmel. Mighty Musashi for the Doom.
Oh, good. It seems like the owner's back.
Actually, we're here about the monster extermination request you placed.
Ah, you can't take care of it for us, did you? You all seem rather young. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it?
I have significant experience in monster extermination. I don't foresee any problems.
Can you explain exactly what you'd like us to do?
If you insist. The request involves the education of a monster currently living underneath this hotel.
Underneath?
You see, beneath the city lies a network of underground passages built during the Middle Ages. One of those passages happened to lead directly into this hotel's basement.
So it was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages.
I seem to remember reading something like that in a book a while back.
Yeah, these tunnels have apparently been unattended for a while now.
For a long time now.
Correct. However, lately, there seems to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting the passage. An employee went to investigate, brought back reports of a particular large creature there as well. Therefore, before we'd occasionally put in a request to the guild to clear out the monster underground, but
That isn't an option this time, as the guild branches in the city closed over a year ago.
Doesn't sound good.
our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with dangerous creatures prowling around beneath the hotel. Do you think you can take care of this matter for us?
Certainly, just leave everything to us.
Can you explain how we're to enter the underground passage?
First, you'll need this key.
Alright.
Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of the entrance hall. That will lead you down into the underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please do be careful down there.
Well. I thought you're gonna just go like, first you gotta open that door, then you gotta do this, then you gotta do that, but you kinda just trailed off. Alright, as soon as we're prepared, let's head down into the underground passage.
Roger. We're going to need to make sure we've got all equipment prepped and ready.
Oh my.
Oh my. Who's that? Hello. How you doing?
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
I like your dress.
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while.
Also, what's the name of those things? Like, you see what she's wearing? Those are not sleeves of her dress. Those are like separate, detached sleeves. Is there a special name for that kind of part of clothing? Cause, I mean, it looks cool, but there's no point to wearing it, right?
But more importantly, who do we have here?
Isn't that...
Who?
No way!
Who?
V...
Vincenzo?
Vita Clotilde?
Never heard of it.
Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her!
She looks smaller than I would have expected her to look after she was up there.
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself.
How do you know about this? I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but you? Something is not right here.
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer.
That's one sexy dress.
I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
Where's the voice acting suddenly good? Why did... I hate this. It's like, the voice acting appears for like 5 minutes and then disappears immediately. Like, come on! Come on! It's a pleasure to meet you.
She's really pretty. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then. Did you come here in the hopes of getting my autograph by any chance?
Of course we did! What other reason could we possibly have to be here? Do I need to duck my volume? Because I keep doing that. I keep looking at the volume and it's a bit too loud. Okay, cool, you Jess, you too. We're all students from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We came to the capital on the field studies, started making our rounds, and ended up here.
Ah, what a way to take a wind out of my sails. By the Military Academy, you say? Could that mean you've come to take care of the beast in the underground passage?
Wow, I made it sound dirty.
Yep, just about to get started.
Just leave that monster to us. You'll have it down for the count before you know it.
I'm relieved to hear that. I've been quite worried ever since I first heard about it. Still, you said you're here on a field study. My, schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework.
I doubt there are any other academies in the country with curriculum quite like ours.
I'm sorry, but I need to be on my way or I'll be late for my rehearsal. If you'll excuse me. Our apologies for delaying you. Not at all. It made for a pleasant diversion. I wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy.
Okay, I tried to make it sound as sexual as I possibly could.
Wow! She's even prettier in person than she's in photographs.
Yeah, nothing compares to a real thing. Oh no, we forgot to get her autograph. You guys already is.
Ah, what a shame. Still, she seemed to be a fine woman. Not only beautiful, but considerate and patient as well.
Yeah, I got that impression too. So she's a famous opera singer, huh? Huh. I feel like it don't take too much coaxing to become a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fee?
It's probably nothing.
Anyway, there's some creature waiting down there for us to serve it an eviction notice. I thought the underground is on the right hand side of the hall, once we're ready to go. Okay, the microphone is a little too far. Okay, you hear that? Yeah. Moving that metal, pumping iron. Okay, so on the opposite side of the hall. So down right? Up there, man? So just listen for, VIP area. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Use the key. Well, the door's unlocked now, but it sounds like it's quite a maze there.
Yeah, we should probably make sure we're well prepared before going in.
So blah blah blah, let's finish all our tasks first. Okay, let's just double check everything. Every single thing gotta be double checked. Completed. Yep, all good. If I need to prepare, then well, I'll just cheat. If anything goes wrong, just cheat. That's how I play games. So this is what the underground passage looks like inside.
Wow, it seems crazy we built something like this in the Middle Ages.
Seems like the monster we're after must be pretty deep inside too. Laura, Pete, just to be sure, you're both ready to begin exploring, right?
Of course. If I couldn't be of service in situations like this, it'd be pointless for me to be here at all. Same here. I've got your back. I think it's about time we finally formed a successful combat link, Fee. You may have different approaches to combat, but we both show our true worth on the battlefield. I doubt you wish to bring further shame upon yourself, and I feel the same. True. I'll try to match the rhythm of your breathing. We'll do everything we can to support you too.
Alright, let's go. I feel like she insulted Fee. I don't know, just get that impression. Also, holy crap, it's so dark. Okay, turning brightness all the way up. Oh my god, it's blinding. But this game screen is still so dark. Okay, now it's very difficult to see. Okay. Are they? Oh, that's a door. I couldn't see it. I seriously could not see it. It's very dark. Maybe I could just...
Oh, what a nice looking
Okay.
treasure chest.
Oh crap, he's following me. Okay, there we go. Stop. We can turn the... You know how the monitor does the thing where you see it a little darker when you are looking... The monitor looks different depending on where you look at it from, is the
Stay on
point.
guard and don't get cocky.
Like, you look from down, from
Here we go.
a low point, it looks kinda darker. You look from above, it looks kinda brighter, so on and so forth. Well, I'm kinda under it, so... I'm kinda, like,
Okay.
below the monitor right now, so it's a little darker than it should have been, is my point.
It's my turn.
Can you format it her? Oh, you can, okay. It kinda refused for when she was selected for some reason.
My turn.
Weird. Can you? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but Creed, I don't like that. I think we should do a dark matter. Can you do something faster? Oh, perfect. Okay, that might be default. I'm not sure about that, but it might be. Alright. Let's get into our turns. Yep, it's not default. Still big, it should be fine. Actually, 200 you might be able to... Do you have? Yes, you do, cool.
Target lock.
So you're free to waste your power since you have 200. This is bullshit. Stupid counter. Okay, you don't have 200, so you go ahead and do damage.
Leave it to me.
Okay, do you have an ice break? No, okay, so you're free to spam your stuff. Okay, that's a single target, so do your thing. What does it do? Special recovery bullet. Oh, I'm gonna heal you up, and then just points a gun. And feels like, I don't know about that. Could you, like, do something different? I don't want any recovery bullets. I can just imagine that happening.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the level? 34. I'll probably see in the post-battle what level am I. I wouldn't stay around the same level as the monster. I mean, I can easily boost myself to 99,
My turn.
but I don't want to make it that cheap.
It's my turn.
Okay, there
All
we
right,
go.
let's keep moving.
So 36, 32, 31. Yeah, I'm good. Everyone's fine. Okay, so I don't need to grind anything. Okay, so just go down. Hopefully avoid those guys. Oh, wait a second. I got that quartz. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Hold up. Hold the phone. Oh, you don't have any. Okay, let's have you equip it. Let's see. Makes enemies in the field more likely to run from you. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I needed. No, that's a good one. Okay, what does that do? These no farts. To my skin and kill him. Sure, why not? Okay. Success when you're running from battle. I can just use an item that's useless. Makes enemies more likely to notice you. Oh, hell no. Speeds up with them. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, wait a second. Impassion. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Impassion. He's gonna spam that. Ooh, yeah. Oh, mama. Yeah. Alright. What can you equip? Sure, why not? Action 1, we're gonna replace it with Action 2. You don't have Action 2? Well, you still can equip something else instead. Okay, you didn't need attack, let's equip Cast 2 instead. Since you're a caster. Okay, Speed Breaker. That's a passive, right? should be passive, whatever. Okay, shield, attack. I think I should have attack too, right? I do not. Goddamn. Oh well. Let's see. Defense. Can I grab something else? I can. Beautiful. Impassion. As many impassions as possible. Oh wait, cost 1. That's very sweet. To cast 2. Which I don't have. God damn it, I should have bought more. Fine, whatever. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's actually 6 levels of quartzes. It might be different in this game, but like in the first, in the Trails in the Sky 1, you used to have up to 3 or 4, no more than that. Trails in the Sky 2, you get 5 and 6, and 6 actually had a special name, like Action 1, Action 2, Action 3, Action 4, and then Black Onyx. Like kind of out of place. Oops, I accidentally went back. I was just looking at the map and I was like, oh, that must be the exit. Or way forward. Turns out it's not. There's moth flying around. I hope it doesn't fly into my mouth or something. I actually had that happen once. And I had the fly into my nose. That is really annoying. I just went like 10 minutes. Also, I think once I had some insect fly into
This
my
would make
ear.
a
That
great training
terrible.
area. I envy the people who live around here.
Only you would see an underground passage and think about training.
Yeah, and with him. Tails around the Filora. Another fatso is pursuing me. I kinda look like really, really fat bats. Okay. I wonder where the boss might be. I'm completely lost as to where it could be hiding. Yep. Probably could have opened the chests, but I doubt there's anything useful in there. It's probably something like, oh, you get a Action 1 quartz. You probably need that, right? No, thanks, I don't. Let's just go like this, like so. There we go. I want to know the fights. No. Okay, let's go with that asshole. What the hell is that thing? What the hell is that thing? It's fast. God damn. Okay, I should probably save here. Just in case. Oh, what's that? Can you... Did you like swing down? Hold up.
I'll handle it.
Okay, how about you?
Right.
I don't think it works.
Leave it
Okay.
to me. Here we go.
Switch back. Rest. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, I should probably eat for CP. I probably still have some pizza or whatever. AP 25 CP. Okay, there we go. There we go. 200. Who else needs it? Here, there we go. Edit. Have some too. Alright, 200. Laura, Marcus, nope. Okay, Marcus doesn't have jack shit, so let's have him replaced. Let's replace Marcus with Laura. There we go. She's a melee, so it's fine. You can stay where you are. Okay. Also, I played some RPG. Well, the thing looks big. Some RPG, and you could have your characters placed in, well, in this kind of grid. I don't know what the hell it is, but it feels like every time you have a grid like that, the games just default into having ranged characters in the front and melees as far back as physically possible. It's like whatever could be the ideal composition, the game does the opposite of that. Just as bad as it could possibly be. So I had to always keep a track of this stupid thing. Eventually I got annoyed by the game and just deleted it because, I don't know, I didn't like it.
Challenging foe. We should engage it.
What the hell is that thing? I think I should know what it is. That must be it. Yeah, that looks like a monster the Huddle's owner asked us to deal with. How do you know? Laura, V, night already? Of course.
I'd like to ask you what you would feel myself on the front line for this battle.
I think that's already the case, and you also got me on the front line.
Can I have another go at the combat link?
Well, this is as good a chance as any. Alright, Laura and Fee, I'll take the point for this fight. The rest of us will back him up. Challenge. Okay, worst case scenario, everyone.
We have nothing to fear.
Damn, that's a lot of them. Oh, I know what I should do. But I'm gonna waste the critical if I do motivate. No, I have to do the ass break. I can't waste the critical, it's too good. Oh, and it's not an AoE. Oh, it's not big enough AoE. Who has a big enough AoE actually? I'm not sure. Ah, crap. I think she has a bigger one. No, it's the same size. Can he interrupt this? No? Fine, go ahead. Okay, can you do one?
My turn.
Alright. You can probably do the same thing, right? Yeah, there we go. 4 of them.
Flames, scabble on my...
Okay, that's basically the same attack. Okay,
My turn.
more dots, more dots. Let's see.
There you go.
Oh, yours is a bigger one. Shit, I should have entered that. Okay, going down. Okay, so it's probably gonna use some odds. 4k, damn. Okay, let's use the healing thing. Goes to defense and heals. Yeah, that one. Ah shit, Laura's out. Oh, I could. Ha,
Give it up, everyone!
I just blew it. This ability is completely overpowered. Elliot is broken overpowered.
Okay.
Okay, so can you use Impassion? Chrono Drive. Yeah, good enough.
Arcus, activate.
I'm not exactly a spellcaster. There we go. Speed up.
Go!
Okay, so let's just do... you can do Motivate. But I did give you Impassion again, so let's do that. Okay, so who needs it more? I think he actually does. Hey, you're probably gonna take damage from that spell, so your craft is gonna go up anyway. Like, yeah, that's probably a huge range from... Okay, let's see how much damage is gonna do. Since our defense is down, it's probably gonna hurt a lot. Yo! That ain't good.
This could be bad.
It could be bad. Oh, you don't have a lot of ink anymore. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so... Yeah, I just... Oh yeah, what can he do? Can he do this with defense? Oh yeah, you can. Oh wait, no, I have a better idea. Which button is it? Oh shit. There we go. Wait, no, confirm.
Your turn.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, you have the same kind of attack. Yeah, defense minus
How about
range
this?
defense. That's what I want. And then I'm gonna buff attack. Alright, so you don't really do anything beneficial like much. Heals a medium amount of health. Okay, that's a single target thing. Seal, blinds. Can your craft thing heal immediately and not leave it heal over time? Recover yourself, medium heal, cause... Okay, that should be a heal.
Listen to my song of healing.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Holy moly, shit.
My turn.
Okay, Elliot is becoming my favorite character in combat. Damn, that's good. So that stuff also resurrects dead people. It heals, and he can also leave heal over time. Jesus Christ, Elliot is broken overpowered. Okay, let's just keep going. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's see, Impassion. Do you have Impassion active? Yes, you do. No. Okay, she has Impassion active. Okay, green. That green's the card. So you buff yourself now. Alright, thank you. Alright, good. You keep attacking. Perfect.
Here we go.
Alright, now you attack. Your team makes your thing with critical. There we go. And then it is gonna use a spell instantly and do some more damage.
My turn.
Because of the arts. Oh, and it's also free! That's a good ability. Oh, damn. Looks like that guy's pretty smarmy and stuff.
Too slow.
What a loser.
Here we go.
Okay, CP up. Good. Let's whack him once.
Now's our chance.
Go ahead.
I'll pick you up.
Okay, keep getting
Leave
really
it to me.
low. Let's have you whack him again. With minor
How about
defense,
this?
I'm not sure it's okay, last up again. That's cool. Can you do a lullaby thing? I think it's not really bad on damage.
Okay.
It's not immune to sleep? Oh my god.
My
Okay.
turn.
Elliot is overpowered. Elliot needs a nerf.
Now's our chance.
His abilities are freaking broken. You can heal everyone to full health. Heal 30
Okay, that
health
was
every
tough.
fucking turn.
Nice work.
And then
though.
also crowd control half the enemy team. With one ability. Wow. Who needs anyone else? We've got Elliot here carrying the team. Why is he such a wimp? He's broken. Jesus.
Great.
Nobody
Done.
cares about Irene. Okay. Everyone likes
did
Irene.
it.
Fine.
Not bad.
Elliot. He's surprising me, seriously. You two didn't do anything. Elliot is the one who carried the team.
Well, that was... You know, maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a combat link with each other.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can see why you'd really want to.
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have. I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study.
Girl, you don't need to do anything as long as Elliot's around.
Why?
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you not to be in the thick of the fight.
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is the cause of this. There's still a part of me that refuses to accept you, and this is the result.
Are you actually gonna talk about why?
I'm sorry. I didn't think I was this narrow-minded. And I apologize for the distress my prejudice has no doubt been causing you. I came to realize during my club activities that I still have a lot of maturing left to do.
Laura,
As such, Reen, I wish to withdraw.
Denied. Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
Huh?
Reen?
This seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking?
My line of thinking is I do what I want. Yeah, bitches! I do what I want!
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances, Laura and Fee's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
They do?
Well,
You think so?
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade. Then there's Fee, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura. During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
When you put it that way, it does make sense.
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other.
You know, now when I think about it, what if I cheated during Sarah's fight? That probably would have been so cool. I would have gotten a unique cutscene and she would have been like, "Oh, you little bitches, you're actually pretty good." Well, I guess I won't have to hold back anymore. And then she's gonna kick my ass, even when I'm cheating. But still.
Whatever it is, it's been frustrating both of you this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm. It's exactly as you say.
Okay, so, since that's how things stand, it makes no sense for you two to just give up and withdraw from combat. In fact, considering everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes the most sense for me to fall back. This way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming a link.
You have my thanks.
We'll take you up on your offer then.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know. Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
Ah, stop talking like that, you save it every fucking time.
That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel, right?
Oh no, I don't like you saying that. Oh, something bad is gonna happen on the way, right? It usually should teleport me back, right? And it's probably gonna be like, yo, now a bigger monster is gonna appear, and he's gonna whoop your ass, and you don't even have room to help. And I'm gonna be like, ah, no. I saw it coming a mile away. Huh? Something wrong, Elliot?
It's just me, or do you guys hear a sonata over in distance?
Off in the distance. Oh? Hold up. I do. Hold up, yeah, I do. I'm keeping volume really quiet so the microphone doesn't pick it up yet. But yeah, I do hear it now. But I gotta get the level down again. I have this little knob.
I think I can make out a violin and a flute. Quite an elegant piece, too, from the sound of it.
It doesn't sound pre-recorded either. You think the sound is filtering down there from the surface?
This way.
There's only one way. Oh, there's a secret passage. Is this a secret passage? That's what I just said!
This music does seem to be louder here than it was before. But you know, I feel like I've heard that tune somewhere before.
Oh, I wonder what that opera singer has to do with this. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have anything to do with this. You didn't say anything about that. She just appeared right before this happened, just because. Okay, look, what I'm trying to imply is she is connected to this, okay?
We should try and see where it leads.
Agreed. Let's see if there's some way to open it. How about brute force? Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, I remember breaking walls before, right? With that, creepy lolicon. I had no idea there was a mechanism like this in the underground passage.
I can hear the melody more clearly now, too. Looks like this leads out to the surface.
Okay, let's follow the passage out and see where it can... Let's follow the passage and see where it comes out.
Here it goes.
Okay. Fine, let's see where it goes. Uh-huh. Okay. Looks simple enough. Anyway, those monsters actually used to appear a lot in Trails in the Sky. They were pretty common. They used to, like, take no physical damage. Like, nearly no physical damage. I'm always obviously exaggerating, like I always do.
There's a light.
I guess.
The sound's getting louder too.
You must be getting close to the exit now.
Well, it's pretty bright. Anyway, yeah, those monsters, they were like special monsters introduced to teach you about stuff. Like, look, there can be spellcasters among monsters too. Ah! Is this Mater Park? If so, we're not far from a city hall. Man, this place looks nice. Yeah, look at that! That glass structure looks freaking cool. Who would have guessed that those underground tunnels would spit us out to somewhere like this?
The layout remained unchanged since it was created during the Dark Ages. You can really feel the city's history.
It seems like the network of passages here is bigger than the Barryhard underground waterway. Hey, Elliot? Is something wrong?
Oh, sorry. I was listening to the sonata and I realized that the musician playing it over there are actually friends of mine.
How do you know?
They look like students. They seem exceptionally skilled for their age. Oh, they are. I'm really proud to know them. Would you guys mind if I went over and said hi?
No, sir, go ahead.
Perhaps we should go and greet them too.
Okay, let's do that. Is that them? Yeah, I don't think I recognize any of them. Also, I can barely hear anything, by the way. Volume is still really low.
Wait! Elliot?
Elliot, you're back.
Hey, great to see you again, Morris. You too, Ron Kalinke. Feels like forever since you've been around. You seem like you're doing well. So, who are your friends?
Well, it's classmates at Thor's Military Academy.
It's a pleasure to meet you. It seems we're all about the same age, too.
So you're Elliot's hometown friends, then. Which school's uniform is that?
Oh, we're students at the Music Academy.
Music, huh? Yeah, it's an academy that puts the main focus on music. The school itself is on the outskirts of a district. A lot of famous musicians have graduated from there.
Well, that explains why you all play so well.
Thanks. Our academy always plays for a concert, when they hold during the summer festival every year. Classes are over for a day, so we're just adding a little polish before our performance.
I wonder if Elliot is gonna, like, join them.
Alright,
That does seem like the perfect place for practice.
yeah, I can't believe how good you've all gotten now. I mean, you've always been great, but you improved a ton. You must have been really practicing.
Come, stupid lamp, go move around, jeez. You really think so?
Well, I have been practicing. I'm practically hearing the songs in my sleep now.
So true. I guess I'd be pretty disappointed if, after all, we weren't getting at least a little better. I just wish you were here with us at the Music Academy.
Well, don't misunderstand. Thors has a really good reputation and all. So, I still practice the violin.
Yeah, in club practice. I ended up joining the Academy's wind orchestra, actually. I'm glad to hear it.
You are really good. I'd hate to hear you giving up. Hopefully we'll get another chance to play together someday.
Yeah, I'd really like that.
Well, is it the time already? You better get on back to the academy. The festival will be here before you know it, and we've got practicing to do.
That's what you've been doing already.
I do admire your dedication to your craft. If you've got some free time, it'd be great if you could come and see us perform in concert. This goes for all of you. The more the merrier.
Thanks, looking forward to it.
See you later, Elliot.
Alright, later. Nice and nice. Elliot.
Hey, are you... No, it's not that. Anyway, how about we swing by the hotel to give our report and head back to my house? Sis is probably busy cooking up a storm right now. Okay. Let's be off then.
I wonder what she's gonna cook. Alright. Can they just reward us with money instead of that crap? Like, that stuff cannot be exchanged for money, right? So why even reward us with it? It's kinda like those trash items you pick up in Dishonored, which just immediately transform into money. Alright, back at the house. That night, after enjoying a wonderful meal prepared by Fiona, we were invited into Elliot's room. Whatever. I bumbled my epic speech. That's his room? Holy crap. Flutes? Damn. He's got everything. Does he have a harp too?
Whoa, this is incredible.
He could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins, wind instruments, a robust percussion section.
I'm not sure what that is.
I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist. Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really?
And your dad is not a fan of music? That just seems backwards.
Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
The dad, probably. That probably made him have a... What the hell is the name of it? When you are feeling inferior to someone else. Inferiority complex. So he was like, yo, I want to be like my dad because I feel like I'm a complete disappointment. That's why he wanted to join the military academy, to be like his dad. Even if he deep down really wanted to be a musician. It's kind of simple.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano.
I like his segments.
Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist. Naturally, I tried to do the same, but Dad wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd.
I know a man who is quite a bit into music and is from the Empire.
No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army.
Also, he wearing a choker. Oof. That seems like a fetish thing.
Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes. And that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield. But I couldn't go against my dad. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kinda cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
That was close enough.
I had no idea.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
'Cause you're missing your dream?
So, you don't?
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
How can you say that with a straight face?
Yeah, that was kinda cringy, man.
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
Nerd!
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
Oh? What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in?
Well, yeah, obviously you want to perform in it.
Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too.
Just 5? What about the previous 4?
So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
Afterward, Elliot decided to take the opportunity to spend the night at home. I mean, you had only 4 beds at the Bracer Guild, so it's not like he could have spent the night in the guild anyway. So the remaining 4 of us began to make our way to the old guild building, where we'd be spending the night. Yeah, my case could have ditched. Obviously. He had his house too. I didn't think of that. But we didn't go to his house, though. Laura looks pissed. And Fee also looks pissed. I can't believe it's already past 9. We ended up staying in Edith's place longer than I thought. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to break out with coffee after our meal too. And she even invited us back for breakfast tomorrow. We've hardly been here a day and she's already my favorite person. We'll have to thank her properly at some point. Still, you know, I've lived here all my life. It's only now that I'm running around doing field study tasks that I'm realizing just how big the city is. You know what? I feel the same way about the city I'm living in. It's kinda crazy. Yeah, I'll bet. I'm just going to slip tomorrow's task into the guild's mailbox, right? Yeah, they should be delivered first thing tomorrow morning. Considering how organized my father is, I don't doubt they'll be delivered on time, though I do worry what we're in for. I have this terrible feeling he'll put us tasks far more difficult than they actually can handle or something. Huh, yeah, I see what you mean. All more reason they should finish up a report and hit the sack early, I suppose. Hey, what's wrong, you two? You tired of something? You've been awfully quiet. No, not really. However, listening to Elliot has finally shown me what I must do. Fee, I challenge you to a duel. Oh, fuck. I knew that would happen. I was about to say this. What? Sure, why not? I fucking knew it. Tonight, huh? Tonight, right? Yes, tonight. I fear I won't be able to sleep until this has been resolved. Oh, hold on a minute. Where did this come from? A duel? What are you talking about? Exactly what it sounds like. Fee and I will face each other in a single combat to determine the victor. That's all. Oh, that's all? Are you kidding me? Well, we can't do it in a populated area like this, especially not at night. It'd wake a whole neighborhood. How about the park where we were earlier? Meter Park, I think.
That seems like an ideal venue. The area around the exit from the underground passage should be nice and quiet.
Now that doesn't sound too bad.
But honestly, Irene, you're not just going along with this, are you?
Oh, shut it. The capital might have a heady nightlife, but that's no excuse to cause a commotion.
Bah!
Alright, let's head over to the park then. The tram's still running, right?
Run until around 11! Are we seriously doing this?
I should just keep screaming when I do that, guy. Where do I even go? I don't remember going to a park on any of the other quick travel things. Meter Park. Okay. Matter Park. Meter, whatever. Whatever, man. It's all good in the neighborhood. Well, that guy's still here.
He's gonna snitch on us. We better shank him.
The park's scenery has an almost magical air at night. It's nice.
Huh, you're in luck. Not too many people take a leisurely stroll at this hour. Okay, this may be true, but
This is still the capital. You really shouldn't be fighting here.
okay, I moved away from the microphone.
How did it come to this?
Put a sock in it, my kiss. I apologize for burdening you with this, but I'd appreciate you keeping watch.
This is ridiculous.
Anyway, let's move over to that gazebo we came out of earlier. Okay. The spooky gazebo.
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
I guess we do. I didn't want to interrupt them.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history.
And what does she get?
At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
Girl, you kidding me? Okay, so in Trails in the Sky you have multiple characters. You have a little girl who's like, I don't know, 12. And she has a giant fucking cannon. And a minigun! And she's basically as strong as everyone else. But she has like, I don't know, 50% of the health they do. That's it. That's the only difference. And then you get another girl who is basically fucking Antichrist. As far as her strength is concerned. So talk like this is like, yeah, whatever. She seems normal to me.
No doubt.
Really? Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
I don't know about that.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you.
She seems genuinely offended.
However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully, and that was when I finally realized. During all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust.
So basically you're just Jenny.
Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you?
No, it's quite simple for you. I like you, and I want you. And now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of.
Oh, I see we're gonna be choosing the hard way.
I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
No, I'm not sure if that seems like Fee. I expected her to be like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Instead she's like, oh, oh. Those reactions crack me up.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
But what do you get if you win? You never acknowledge that.
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
All right, I'll officiate your duel.
Can you do that?
Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Super Saiyan! Oh my god, my popcorn Super Saiyan!
Go!
Are they actually gonna fight? It's not gonna be a cutscene? I mean, it's kind of a cutscene.
Target lock.
Oh! She has an upper hand, but Laura counters with her attack.
Here.
Now, Fee is throwing a grenade to distract Laura. And quickly...
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
She doesn't have a point. Her main strength is basically stealth, and there was no stealth. So, you know, no point.
Very well. I'll accept this victory.
Well, anyway,
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay.
That want to call idiot? Maybe he should know about this too. Oh, you know, Group B?
I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield.
I can't tell what she's doing.
One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell.
Sounds kinky.
After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
Where does Sarah come in?
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up.
Yep.
She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history.
That Sarah part was a little too simple. It feels like she skipped something.
Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
I feel like I like my kids more now.
Should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You gotta be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field study and give it the best we've got.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back, so I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
This is gonna be cut. Yep, we're gonna have to play.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, we're gonna have to play them. What if we can now wait for about an hour?
My turn.
Alright, let's do that then. Okay.
Here we go.
Right.
Do you have compassion? You have compassion. Too bad. No. Let's get it here. Right. Okay. He doesn't hit that hard, you kidding me? He's gonna just success.
Okay.
Okay.
There!
Damn, that's the stuff. God damn.
How about this?
God damn.
I was careless.
Of course.
You bloody bastard. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I have access to all the consumables. You think you can stop me? I can keep reanimating myself non-stop.
Thanks.
Flames, Javelin.
Oh damn, that's good hurt.
Wasn't
Oh
trying.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Okay,
careless.
never mind. And I'm supposed to beat that?
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
That,
Okay.
what the hell? He just one-shots us, this is bullshit. Okay. Buff up the speed, but not do this revival thing.
Here we go.
Right.
Okay, do you have any kind of food which boosts defense or attack or anything? Fuse KO, 15 CP, poison. No, I need normal defense. Burn, flame battle. Oh, can I use that? Shit!
There!
Oh, if it goes too rough, I can use this shit again. You know, the usual.
Right.
Okay. Let's have you heal her. There we go.
Thanks.
Second form! Get!
How much CP do you have, asshole?
Thanks!
Okay.
Did he even need that? Okay, let's heal you. Again.
My turn.
Okay. Hey, he doesn't have 10k health.
An opening. My turn.
Alright. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, great, it doesn't reach him.
There you go.
Freaking hell. Okay, but Dick Burger is almost dead. Does that kill me this time?
I was
Okay, Laura has a little
Careless.
more health.
This is nothing.
Okay, let's see. Revive her. Up you go.
thanks.
Wasn't trying.
And down you go.
Hang in there. Thanks.
Okay, that should still be okay.
Okay.
Alright. Seriously, this fight is bullshit.
You have my thanks.
Okay, more rapid now. Okay,
This is bad.
getting kind of low, but it's going to flange, it's going to heal again.
Of course.
You're kind of a tank. I'm afraid he's going to do that stupid thing again, so yeah, better heal to the full health.
How about this?
God damn.
I'll handle it.
You know what? You have more CP, so you should keep building it up.
Too slow.
Oh, great.
I was
Fucking great.
careless.
Right.
One miss and boom. Just like that. Oh my god. Fuck this fight,
Thanks.
seriously. Fuck this shit. We have infinite CP. Look at this shit. He's not. Oh, he could just spam that shit. There's no way he would have that much CP.
Walk it away!
I was careless.
Okay, fine, you win. You win, you cocksucker. Hope you're fucking happy. I have to use a cheat engine to beat this shit. Stupid game. Yep. 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 Let's see. Current rank, quartz, augment. No, there's another one. Wait, that's not it. Oh, this is it. Okay, infinite battle AP, battle CP, always critical hit, multiply status, infinite turns, add positive, master quartz, infinite new game plus points usage. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Wonder what that's all about. It's Mega Leaf, I don't know what that is. Infinite Sepif. Okay, where the hell is it? Damage modifier, God mode. Ah, this is it. Here damage multiplier, one hit kill. That's it. There we go. On. Thank you. Alright. Yep.
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
Thank fuck for cheat engine,
Okay.
because this would have been so frustrating. I know I can lower the difficulty, but why should I have to lower fucking difficulty for this kind of
This
shit?
is so ridiculous.
My turn.
This fight is not supposed to happen to begin
Should have
with.
seen that coming.
Hey, you happy, game? You fucking happy? You get them retard. Off. Thank you, cheat
You
engine.
still have a lot of training to do.
Okay. Should have been a cutscene. Should have been a goddamn cutscene. There was no reason for this fight to happen.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Orgy.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Orgy, I told you.
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
Are we gonna be dragged into prison now? Wait, can I level other people's links with other people? Is that like a thing I'm gonna have to do?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Thank you, baby.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Thank you, baby.
Keep up the good work.
I will. Do it Sunday. Sunday. Oh, what's up, Elliot? I can bring us our breakfast in bed.
Huh? Are they all still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Why is he red?
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men.
How
can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night?
2 girls, 2 boys. You guess.
The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first. Let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
What about the breakfast? Rin took the day's task from the Guildhouse mailbox when everyone walked to Elliot's house. At Fiona's insistence, they decided to have breakfast before taking a look at their tasks for the day.
Wow, so that's what happened yesterday after you guys left. I feel all left out now. Huh, you have our apologies. But listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. I simply couldn't wait any longer. I'll treat you to something later.
Consider yourself lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning afterwards like we did.
Oh, so that's why you all seem so tired.
Yeah, it's not the lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue.
So you did receive another packet of tasks from a governor?
Yep, probably delivered first thing this morning before we were even awake. We'll look them over once we've finished our breakfast.
Agreed. Make sure you got plenty to eat, so you'll have lots of energy for the day ahead. And there's plenty more where that came from, if you can manage it.
Damn, putting up an accent is difficult. Okay, port monster, yeah, that stuff is always easy. I need someone to test a new product. We're gonna be testing shoes. Oh yeah, Estelle really loved shoes, maybe that gets something to do with it. A feminist kitten has gone missing. If you can help us, please visit us. Burps. In our home in Ost district for more details. Kitten. Old man kitten. Old man kitten. What was his name? Michael Kitten. Looks like we've got quite a variety today too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday.
Yep, that monster extermination request from Haldern Port. We shouldn't have any problems getting there on the trams, except for Meta Park, where we were yesterday. We'll likely have to visit a number of locations today as well, and considering what the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be buzzing with excitement. Still, no need to rush. Well, take care everyone. It'll be fun just walking around watching as everyone puts their finishing touches on their decorations. Right, thanks sis.
Thank you very much for making us breakfast.
Alright, let's get started. These jobs aren't going to do themselves.